Hello and welcome to a hints and tips training course on killing floor to help you become a better killer on the floor. No, that's not real, but seriously, this is a video that's going to try and help you become better at killing floor, as I have become over the past 200 hours I've been playing this game. So we're going to start with classes. Now I am currently a medic and I'm going to show you what it can do. The sole purpose of a medic is to keep your team nice and healthy. As we can spawn in some guys who are currently dying, you can use your middle mouse button to keep them alive, or if you're a certain class rank yet, you can use your toxic grenades to keep them alive. However, this guy did just die, so holy shit me, I wasn't in there in time. But trust me, this one guy will stay alive. As you can see, my money is rising, and that's a sole way of a medic to gain cash. But this is not the only way to use a medic, so here's another way. Hello, and this is a Skrik. I will go over what these monsters are, but as you can see, he's got quite a gnarly chainsaw and he can do a lot of damage. However, the medic is no pushover, as he can take quite a lot of damage, as you can see right here. My armor is going down a lot faster than my health, so these guys can easily pull up quite a fight. And the bullets this thing dishes out are quite well, so if you've got the right kind of gun, you can easily take down a Skrik in no time. He says, of course you have to shoot for the head. There we go. That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be, but trust me, if you're clever about this, you can take out a Skrik in no time. I am now a support specialist. The main reason behind the support specialist is, well, shotgun technique. I'm going to spawn in a Skrik. And whilst he's waiting here to come in, a support is very good at welding and unwelding doors, so if you've got somewhere you need to be quickly, or to get by somewhere quickly, a support specialist is what you need. Also, a support can carry a lot more weight than it actually has. As you can see at the bottom, the kg, 17 out of 24, that is fantastic, that's almost double than what you can already have. Excuse me, not double, but at least 10 more than what you can already have on default. And they are a shotgun specialist. As you can see, this gun is quite good, but we're going to need something a little bit better to take this guy out. The A12. A very strong and reliable gun to have indeed. And as you just saw, that was Z time when it slows down. Every now and then you have the chance of slowing down the entire game for the sake of, well, I don't know, fun, or more chance of killing more in slow-mo time, as you move a little bit faster than everything else. But yeah. Okay, moving on. And this is the Sharpshooter class. As we spawn in the Skrik, I'm going to show you what we do. The Sharpshooter is mainly pretty much the sniper of the game. However, he is quite well equipped with hand cannons, rifles, and many other types of hand weapons. Although it's not really recommended to use hand weapons, but hey, if you're in a fix with a bunch of other weaker Zeds, they come in very handy. And of course, the sniper rifle is the best weapon you can have for the Sharpshooter. It can easily take out even a Fleshbound if you are a prestige and a good shot. So hopefully I can take this guy out no problem. Nope, I missed, sadly. There we go, 2 shots. If there was a better Sharpshooter out there, I reckon he could have taken him out easily. But sadly, Sharpshooter is not my forte. So, moving on. I am now currently playing as the Commando, which is pretty much just the basic soldier of the game, using anything from basic rifles to scars and anything like that. It's pretty much machine gun rifles all the way. The two main features of the Commando is you can see the health bar of your enemy, and depending on how high up you are in the ranks, is how far away you can see the health bar. As I'm quite far away here, so I get an advantage. And once we kill this Skrik, I'm going to show you what the other advantage is. Here we are at the Stalker pen, and Stalkers are invisible. However, if you are a Commando, you get this red sheen that allows you to see invisible mobs. Also, the Patriarch goes invisible, so you get a heads up of when he's coming your way. Little handy hint and tips. So if you have a Commando on your team, make sure he's looking for invises, because you won't be able to see them. I'm currently I'm currently now playing as a Berserker. He is a melee specialist. He is I think he is the fastest character, but not the toughest, as the medic is the toughest character to kill in this game. Now, having the main ability to swipe a lot faster than your enemies, you do have an advantage. However, you still must be careful, as a Berserker is not invincible, and you would still need a couple of friends to help you out when it comes to melee. And I just want to show something off very quickly, because there's one person who might find this amusing. A Dwarven Axe. Okay, moving on to the next one. I am now currently playing as the Firebug. Now this is a fire weapon type specialist equipped with a flamethrower. He does more fire damage the higher you get him up, and obviously he carries more flame type weapons as you keep going, and he's able to hold more flame types ammo. Also, if you get him to a certain level, he'll have incendiary grenades, like so. And just for fun, you are also able to get these flare rifles, which is pretty much just fireworks in a gun. I find this class to be very enjoyable. However, he is very weak, so keep an eye on him and make sure you don't overdo the fire, because you don't know what's in that flame and it could come out and be a Fleshbound. So yeah, watch yourself with this one. I am now currently playing as the explosive expert, as he can carry the most grenades out of everyone and deal the most damage when it comes to explosions. Obviously that wasn't a good example, but maybe this will example. Oh well. Maybe somebody who actually knows what they're doing with this class can do a lot more. However, I think I'll show off a little bit more of what this guy can do. You can also plant pipe bombs, and these will go off whenever a mob nearby. These can be very helpful, however, don't overdo it, because you can hurt yourself with these, as you just saw. Okay, now that the ranks are out the way, now a little bit of information before I carry on. I know I seemed a bit odd and a little bit noobish with some of the classes. That's pretty much because I've not spent nearly as much time as anything else as I have with the Commando and Medic. I simply played them just to get their perks up. I didn't use any strategy. I pretty much just ran in and blow everything up. So I pretty much just gave you the basics, but any strategy that you can create during these ranks, and if it works, is pretty much your own decision. And that's the way this game works. You have to create a strategy that works and pretty much helps your team. Unless, of course, you're playing solo, then, of course, that works too. Now, we're going to move on to how to kill these beasts in the most easiest fashion. This beast here is called a Clot. Now, he is the standard mob in the game, the weakest, and does the least amount of damage, I think. He is actually useful to the enemy team, as he can grab onto you quite easily and not let you go whilst he wails on you. However, he is quite... As you can see, I can't move. I am trying to move right now and he can't let me. But they are very weak, so you won't have any problems with these guys at all. I've already explained this, but I thought I'd run over it again. A Stalker is an invisible mob that will approach you and try to ambush you. She will decloak when she comes next to you, however she will go quickly back invisible. So unless you're a Commando and can see her, the only way you'll be able to see her is if you can hear her, see the tiniest sheen as she comes out, or when she attacks you. Either way, just make sure you kill them. A Crawler, or Crawlers, are a spider-like creature that move very, very quickly, however have the weakest amount of health. The whole point of these creatures is they pounce on you and cause quite a lot of damage when they are in the pack. And you can't see them right now, but that is the whole point of them. They sneak up on you whilst you're trying to fight and attack the lower part of you. They can be quite annoying and troublesome when there's a large group, so keep an eye out. The Gorefest is pretty much the Clot, but one up. His arm is disfigured and spliced onto his other arm with a blade. This blade can deal quite a bit of damage, as you can see. However, the advantage with this creature is when he's about to swing his sword, and if you can move out the way fast enough, you'll have a small window of opportunity to kill him. These don't have a lot of health, however they can be quite fast and do come in groups. So keep an eye out, they are quite deadly but very weak. The Bloat is the slowest moving enemy in the game. They do not deal quite enough damage as I'd had hoped. However, they do possess the ability to puke at you from quite a large distance. And this bile attacks you directly. It can destroy your armor very, very fast if you do not move out the way or kill them beforehand. As you can see, my armor is going down very fast. If I was a lower class, I'd imagine I'd be dead by now. They can be shot to pieces like that, however their head is their weak point, and if you pop their head just once and just wait for them to die, they are no issue. I am this distance away because Sirens are very, very deadly. They are very weak, however their scream is very dangerous, as I am going to try and demonstrate without dying. If this map did not have health regeneration, I'd imagine I'd be dead by now. Their screams can block grenades and any other type of projectile attack, as I'll demonstrate. That should have worked. I'm being serious, that should have worked. If anybody knows why that didn't work, then please let me know, because I'm confused. But that should have blocked my grenades, trust me. And if you don't think that's real, then by all means, go inside a map and try and grenade one of these bitches whilst they're screaming. Take my word for it, that scream blocks grenades. This creature here is a Husk. It's the only mob in the game that has ranged attack apart from the Siren, but that's close up. The easiest way to get past these guys is to jump slightly before they fire, as they shoot at your feet. The best way to take these guys out obviously is from range, as they don't possess a lot of health. However, if I spawn another one in, they do have a long time to do a melee attack, which is perfect opportunity for you if you have a low weapon like one single pistol or a knife, to keep going back and forth and wailing on him. These are a menace when you are fighting a large group and they are in a distance firing at you, but by themselves they are quite harmless. Now, we are no stranger to our Mr. Friend Skrik, are we? You have been a test dummy from day one. And this creature is quite interesting. He is a slow walker, however, when you bring his health down by a specific amount, he will charge towards you and pretty much wreck up your shit. However, I have discovered a way to get past these guys. I don't know if this is common knowledge or not, but take my word for it, if you have a katana, it'll stun him and won't not be able to attack you. Watch. Okay, it turns out the katana thing does not help. I cut that out because I died immediately. It only works if you are a Berserker, it seems. Or at least I hope it seems. I hope this works. There we go. If you are a Berserker, you can stun him for ages. You can sit there and just wreck up shop. No problem. Do not try this trick if you are any other class but a Berserker. I have just witnessed this. It does not work. You will die. You need a Berserker for that. Moving on. And we are second to last here with our old friend, the Fleshbound. Now this is the most deadliest mob in the game, apart from the Patriarch, which is the end boss. However, the Fleshbound is quite dangerous as it can deal quite a lot of damage, and as you just saw, every now and then he will do a rage as he will move very, very fast and deal quite a lot of damage. As you can see, my armor is pretty much almost gone. There's no best way to take out these guys apart from what I've seen. You need a Sharpshooter with the best gun in the game can take these guys out very quickly. However, if you don't have that, you're pretty much going to have to work together as a team and do your best to take this guy out. Thankfully, not many of these spawn in the game, but it pretty much only takes 2 or 3 of these at once to ruin the whole thing. As you've just seen, it's taken quite a few clips of my gun on normal mode, on prestige rank to take out this guy. So try and put that together, how difficult one of these things can be when there is a lot of you and you don't know what you're doing. So yes, moving on to the last guy. Now I'm going to try and spawn in the Patriarch. He is the end boss of the game. He will appear once all the waves are finished, and you must kill him to complete the game and win. As I just planted pipe bombs there, as they are good for trying to kill him, I'm going to spawn him in, and we should be able to see him before he actually appears, as there we go. I will be able to see him before he gets to us, as I'll see a red shimmer. The explosions helped quite a bit, and I can shoot him. As you can see there, he has got out this rocket, and that's quite deadly. He has a rally gun too, and it is very fearsome. Now when you take out his health ever so slightly like that, he will run away and get some health back. And then you have to do it all over again. However, if you've got somebody with a lure, you can take this guy out quite quickly. I think you need somebody who's obviously an explosive expert with this, which, quite frankly, I think I can change over to. Nope, I can't. Well then. I guess we're just going to sit here and try and kill him in as many ways as we can. Let's see now, what kind of weapon can I use next? Let me see. Let's use these Z weapons. Now, these Z weapons are just for fun. They do not help you in any way. They are pretty much just for fun. You can use them if you want, but they do not help you in ranking. This gun's actually quite crap against the Patriarch, but this is pretty much how fast you have to take out the Patriarch. It takes quite a while. And if the dude was not in an isolated pen, it would take even longer. And this guy is no joke, trust me. He will take you out in no time. Well, that was the end. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helped you quite a lot. These are just basic hints and tips of how to play Killing Floor, how to use the ranks, and how to beat monsters and to be aware of what they can do. I hope you enjoyed watching. I've already said that once, but excuse me. I tried to be as serious as I can in this video, but obviously I can't do it because I'm just a child. See you all next time, hopefully for a regular Killing Floor game. I've shown off a golden potato and a hints and tips video, so next time, a proper game. See you all next time, bye bye.